Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a great day or will have a great day depending on your time zone. I know Terris is going to have a great day.
I am.
Aw, cat is being grumpy. Yes, we are back with the third episode of Eve of Ruin, our high-level campaign set in the Forgotten Realms. I can't really say too much about it without spoiling a lot of stuff for my players. So if you've read the module, don't put spoilers in chat. Just don't. But the music you're listening to right now is by Adrian von Ziegler. It's called Ancient Embers, and you can find out more about his stuff if you type in !music2 in chat. The music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. There's... Hi Tony! Happy lurking, Tony! The overlay, starting soon screen, and prettification of maps and the character info stuff were made by me in Incarnate. Most of the art was made by Nathan. Except for Nocterius, which was made by Lillith with consultation by Nathan. You can check out his stuff over on the YouTube stuff. And while you're there, you can check out our YouTube channel, where the latest episode of Rails of Morning just went up today. The first episode of Ravenous, the Dark Urge playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 that me and Terris are playing went up on Wednesday, and episode 2 of Eve of Ruin went up on Monday. So you have a lot of stuff to watch if you need something to do this long weekend. When you've done watching that, you can hop on over to our Discord and talk about it, or just look on memes or pets or things like that. Hey Lillith! And last but not least, I think, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Psycole has done and type in !perks in the chat. A wandering boss has been redeemed already, but the party has not yet met it.
Oh shit.
Alright, let's go around the table and introduce our characters. I was given another idea on how to do introductions, but unfortunately Lillith is not playing today. She was not feeling well. So we're gonna do the same old boring that we do from time to time and start from the top with Psycole.
Hi, I'm Psycole. I am playing Draven, I have to pause every time because I almost say Kalistar Barbarian Fighter, but that's Monday. I am playing Draven, the Shadowkai Hexblade Warlock.
Terris!
Hi, I'm Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Currently, I'm having an asthma attack. That's okay. I am playing Elliot, the Fallen Asthma Death/Pain Cleric today. It's fine, really.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Lilith. If you can make it, yay! If you don't feel better, don't stress it. And Nathan.
Hello, I'm Nathan of Voice the Art Arcana, and today I am playing Falcath, the Dragonborn Barbarian, and that is still very alien to say.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like to play several different characters at once.
I wonder.
You should try DMing sometime. I find it's actually easier to DM when you have attention problems than it is to be a player. Because you have to be paying attention as a DM.
Oh yes.
Indeed.
And you don't have the space or luxury to space out. But yes, unfortunately, no Lillith to play Nocteria today, but we'll make do. I am Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there. Lillith is still in the chat. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts. See? Oi! I say as if people, when this goes up on YouTube, can actually see the chat, which they can't.
That's probably a good thing.
Utterly nonsensical! I love your name, by the way. Anyone would give a recap of what happened last time? And also, who's taking notes?
I'm guessing both of those are my jobs. So what happened last time? Last time we investigated the room that we had uncovered with all of the corpses that came to life and we had to kill. Elliot and Falcath managed to find a secret tunnel behind one of the coffins and decided to head down there. Whilst Nocteria wanted to continue to explore the passages as the passages of the fudge sticks, the path that we could see more easily. So we decided to split the party, like any good D&D team do.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Originally, Nocteria asked for Elliot, but then Elliot and Draven had a conversation about the fact that Draven's actually got thieves' tools. So decided it would be a good idea to swap places, and Draven went to assist Nocteria. However, although Draven may have the appropriate tools, he is still slightly incompetent when it comes to actually opening locks. So it took a few attempts, and once we got inside, we found one of the 4 people we were here to find. Sarcel Malanosh, the human wild magic sorcerer. We have various different conversations about the fact that so Nocteria and Draven, well, Nocteria talks to her primarily, but Nocteria and Draven can see in the dark and she can't. So we effectively say it's probably a better idea if she stays where she is. And Nocteria summons her familiar Lovely to look after her before we effectively attempt to go back. Draven attempted to lock the door but failed. And we also looked at a couple of other doors before flashing over to Falcath and Elliot, who were basically wandering around and found a whole load of pipes and stuff that looked as though they shouldn't be playing with. But we'll get back to that in a minute. In their wanderings, they effectively then did a full circle loop onto us. Nocteria and Draven called out to us. We kind of all met back up with each other. We found a room with some water weirds. We had a reasonable conversation with them about the fact that they enjoy the rain, and then we explored further. We found a water genie, Married, who had been captured, or had been chained into the area by a guild who has long since disappeared, and we have a brief conversation with him about the fact that he is effectively trapped there. We decided not to free him yet, but go back outside. We find a door. We found another door. Well, Draven finds another door that is locked, which he attempts to open. And inside we find the gnome. He fails to open that door as well. So Falcath used blunt force trauma and got inside. And now he understands why Remus likes doing so on a Monday. We found the gnome. The gnome threatened to hit us. we decided that he should be escorted up to stay with the sorceress, but then we decided to also so that happened, or Nocteria took him up there, and then Draven found some lovely things to play with and turned on all of the various different water spouts and soaked the party, mostly because that's just who he is. That pleases the water weirds, but everyone else gets soaked. We carry on exploring. Draven plays with more pipes, although no one else gets wet this time. But in the process of doing so, we may have informed the bad guys that we were present, and decided that as we were looping back up, they made it really clear that they had worked out that we had opened the door, and because we hadn't shut it properly, and so we had another fight.
Just a small one.
Just a small one.
Yeah. Well.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah, sounds about it. You can have a point of inspiration for that one, or you can bounce it to someone else if you already have it.
I already have it. Given that I can't actually influence Lillith's sheet, Terris, would you like to have inspiration?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Well then, with that, we're gonna pause there, and we're gonna start there. And if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. The area is eerily quiet. Ears still somewhat ringing from the clash of metal and the fizzling, buzzing explosions of spells all around you. Vapors rising from where frost has covered the ground mere moments ago, and chill rising from one of the cultists, standing still, locked in time, his life completely locked away in ice. All around you, nothing is stirring that you can tell. It went.
A mouse?
Not even a mouse. Which is odd. You're in a crypt. There are roots all around you, but you can't even hear vermin at this point. The door to the people you've rescued is closed. But you can't hear them either, which is probably a good thing. That means they haven't been discovered. The only thing that starts to stir in the air is the shifting of the dark spectre summoned by Draven. What would you like to do?
I think it might be a good idea to double check that people we've already rescued are okay, that they are unscathed. And once we confirm that, we delve deeper.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Oh, and I send the spectre over to the door.
God.
Alright, let me check something real quick.
I think while that's happening, I think Falcath will try and loot the bodies, if there's anything of value or significance.
Alright. Falcath, give me a investigation check. The DC is 10, so it's not very high.
Custom. No, that's a custom. No, hang on, that's a custom roll. It doesn't even add the.
No, it doesn't add your modifier.
I'm
Well, we need to
pressing the
work
right.
out why that kept doing.
I'm pressing the right thing.
Yeah, it's above ETT is being dumb.
On your character sheet, go to Features and Traits tab first,
Ah, okay.
and then try again. Nope. Okay.
The fuck?
Well, what's your modifier?
It's a +1, so if we go with my first roll, because that's the fairest, I'm terrible at looking for things.
You look through the bodies, and it looks like there could be something interesting on the ice sculpture, but it is frozen solid, so you cannot check the clothing. The guy who froze the cultist has a set of keys, but everything else is just layer upon layer upon layer of fabrics, and he's frankly starting to fall apart a little bit.
I found some keys. If either of you want to have a look, you're more than welcome to. I'm not exactly good at looting.
I thought you were doing such a brilliant job. Oh, hang on. I'm apparently not in the session. Let me fix that. It's saying the DM is currently not hosting a session.
You might have to reload.
Huh.
This is a thing that happens if I log in too much
it's
before
not-
you guys.
She's still not working.
Okay, let me reload that page. Try now.
And refresh. Nope.
Are you definitely doing join above VTT and not clicking on the campaign?
I will try again. No, now it's working.
Yeah, sometimes it just be like that. I will be looking into the built-in VTT at some point. Apparently, it's currently pretty good.
Let me close that so I can actually see what's going on. So where is this thing? And where am I? Oh, there I am.
Yeah, so you're basically standing right next to the ice sculpture.
And there are keys in the ice sculpture.
No, the mage had the keys on them. Falcath couldn't check the ice sculpture because it's frozen solid, and the other three didn't have anything of interest on them.
Ah, then I will grab the keys. And I am just looking for something to see if we can maybe heat up that ice sculpture.
I mean, there is a red dragonborn right in front of you.
There is a red dragonborn, which would probably be easier than just using
A match.
what's it called? Yes, my torch. I was going to use a torch.
In that case, then, care to stand back?
Sure.
And I'm gonna use my fire breath. I want to do it in a way where I don't necessarily just light him on fire and damage anything, but I want to kind of flambe him a little bit.
All right. There is no actual skill for Constitution, is there? Just give me a Constitution check.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Why is it doing custom rolls? Well, anyway, it's 18 plus 2.
Okay, so dirty 20. You have no problems controlling the strength of the flames, and aside from a little bit of charring of clothing and hair, you do manage to melt the guy without actually setting him on fire. And after just a few seconds, you hear a thunk as the dead body drops to the ground.
That was handy.
There we go.
Indeed. Shall we take a look?
I'll leave that to you. I don't think I'm particularly suited to searching bodies.
Meanwhile, whilst they've been
Yes.
dealing with the icicle outside, I've sent the accursed spectre through the wall to investigate on the inside to see whether or not everyone is still there. Well, the door's shut, so he's just kind of gone in.
Yeah. You send the spectre in, and then you manage to basically count to 5, and then you hear, "What in the 9 hells is that thing?"
At which point it comes back out again. And then just nods, because it doesn't have a language.
It does not. Nocteria is basically the only one who can talk to it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's probably fine.
Everyone's still alive inside.
Good to
good
know.
I'll just tell them to stay put. And I kind of then go up to the door, knock on it, and just say, "It's us. We've just dealt with some more cultists. Stay inside until we come to get you."
Oh, all right. That thing wasn't a ghost you left behind. Good to know.
Oh no, he's with me.
Slightly terrifying, but good to know. Yes, yes. You hear Sarcellin by. What are you talking about? Because she still can't see anything, and the gnome has not lit any form of torch or light source.
Well, that's probably a good thing for her.
Yeah.
A little bit, a little bit.
Right. Well, you are a spectre and lovely. Yes.
Right.
Hold on.
Left.
Middle.
Did you collect the keys? Did you say you found some keys?
Yes, and he's going
Yeah.
to toss them to you.
Excellent. Right. Follow me. And I basically then effectively start going to the door from whence they all came.
All right. You walk up the short staircase, and you end up in a what looks like a hallway with bells hanging from the ceiling. Nothing else in this room other than some very nice looking frescoes on the wall that seem to be parades walking from the side that you're coming from into the other one, progressively becoming nicer looking with each figure the closer they get to the west side of this area. The bells in the ceiling seem to be made out of some shining material, but you're not entirely sure because dark vision only gives you shades of gray.
50 of them.
Yes.
I was going to make a joke about that, but you beat me to it.
No, that's Elliot.
Nah.
Hey, I
Horrible
that
book,
remark.
by the way. Horrible.
Are the
Yes.
are the bells quite high up in the ceiling, or are they like head height?
They're about head height.
Okay. I kind of duck under them and start making my way through. And
Falcath is going to follow and also be careful not to ring the bells.
Aye.
Yes, and I'd like to try the door that's at the other side, please.
The door to the other side is not locked.
Excellent. I'm going to turn to the rest of the party. I can't move Nocteria. You're gonna have to move it, I'm afraid, Joe.
No, that's fine. Do you want to move your spectre?
Oh yes, I can't see that either. Hold on 2 seconds. Go back there. Bring you down there. Come back in there. There we go.
Alright. Okay, so Draven, Falcath, Elliot, and Nocteria. Now that you can see her, can you move Nocteria?
I can. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problems. I'm gonna remove these dead guys just to eliminate the lag, because you've already looted them.
Now, everybody, I think it's time we do this stealthily. And these, what's going to happen is a series of shadows is going to form around everyone's feet as he gets to cast. Where is it? Once per day. I cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
Ooh.
You do have some useful spells, don't you?
No, he's very useful.
And the darkness wasn't useful before. I saw you step back into it to avoid being hit.
Agreed. But your timing, not as much. You need to work on the timing. But it's
I
fine.
normally work
It's
alone.
fine, because... Exactly. Because we're not used to each other's way of doing things. It's fine. Lead the way.
Fine. And I would like to stealth into the room, please.
Alright, roll me
Oh.
stealth check.
Indeed.
And Nat, you can try Control F5 if that helps with the rolls.
Control F5.
That should clear the cache for you. I'm gonna mute that.
So I rolled 15, but it is 25 because of Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
Okay, that. Alright.
I've always wanted to use that spell.
It's a
It's a
really
good one.
good spell. I wish more people would allow their party members to use it. Yes, I'm still bitter about that. Alright, anyone who wants to be stealthy, roll a stealth check.
I suppose so. Where is stealth? I've got a +1 to stealth. Let's see how this goes.
It's still saying, give me a custom roll.
Yeah, it's just been
Well, I mean, that's 10 plus 2, anyway.
10 plus 2 plus 10.
What?
Pass Without Trace
plus
gives
10.
you a plus 10.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 +2, which is 12 plus 10, which is 22.
Yes.
I assume
I got a
I'll
22
be
too.
fine.
Nocteria rolled a 34.
Look at our little overachiever.
19 plus 4 plus 10. Plus 5 plus 10.
Nocteria has decided to embody her namesake and becomes the knight.
Yes.
She is gone. And the spectre?
Yes, sir. I was just checking if it can, become invisible, but it can't. Wait. Oh, hold on. That's definitely the wrong thing to do. That was a dex check. I'm an idiot.
We still love you.
I know. Thank you. You're so kind.
I don't think it has a stealth thing, so your rolling dex was correct.
Oh, okay, fine. And then plus 10 to whatever that roll was. I can't see it now because I'm in a different thing.
Yeah, it's a 14.
So weirdly, the Spectre is the least stealthy out of all of us then.
Yeah, okay, so this is just my how I see it. All of you are just moving along. Nocteria just vanishes into a shadow somewhere, and the spectre just gang, gang, gang through all the bells. It's quiet enough and muffled by the Pass Without Trace, but you can clearly, Draven, as you step into the next room, you see this what looks like a combination like dining area and meeting space. You realize that if someone had been in that room and no one was talking, they probably could have heard the pinging of the bells as the spectre passed through them. But
As I stand at the top of the stairs, I kind of put my head in my hand and just go, you just can't kill intelligent creatures these days.
I mean, you can.
Well, yeah, you can kill. What I mean is you can't kill and resummon them as a spectre and expect them to just be better.
You should probably avoid breaking their heads. That is where the intelligence is stored.
Right. Sure. All this is in whispered conversations, by the way.
yeah, absolutely. With your combined roll, you are like with the group check of this, you succeeded so well that no one is hearing you right now. No one. Even with the slight pinging of the gold bells, no one can hear you.
Yeah.
Good.
So I head down the stairs and
The
start to explore.
room is faintly lit by candles on the tables, and it doesn't take a lot for you to realize that the guys you fought were probably in this room, as also indicated by the fact that there's a flooding going on next to a water basin.
I purposely do not look at the flooded water basin.
That might have indicated to whoever was in this room that someone was fucking around with the pipes.
I don't know what anybody would be implying by that.
Markov is going to see if it can be turned off because the sound is annoying him.
Right now, it is a gentle trickle of water. You don't see a way to turn it off completely here. You can probably stuff the pipes with something, and it wouldn't turn out too bad. But the gentle flow of water, it doesn't have like a... what do I call? It's not a tap, it's called the valve. It doesn't have valves here. There's also this strange symbol carved into the stone brick wall just above where, like, behind the tap in the wall, just above the basin.
Do any of you know about symbols?
I mean, I can take a look.
Some.
Have a look at this.
Sorry.
Did exactly the same thing.
Tandem yawn.
Yep. Yes, so I'd like to take a look at the symbol and see whether or not I can decipher it. I have both Eyes of the Rune Keeper, and I can read several languages.
Alright. The symbol is not a language, but if you want, you can give me a Arcana or Religion check. Any one of you can do that if you want.
Let me have a look at my...
That's 17 plus 1 for me.
Nice.
I
Alright.
just rolled a 17.
Well, I'm gonna load the symbol up on the overlay, but also send it to you guys. And... bum, 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 bum.
Ba, ba, ba.
While I'm here, I just want to quickly test something. What did we just roll?
It looks like a hand holding an eyeball. And Elliot and Draven, you both recognize this symbol. It's really ancient, barely used anymore, but it's called the Hand of Vecna. And it's been carved into the wall above the basin. No, not Draven. Falcath and Elliot. Falcath with an 18, you also realize that the location of the symbol has tainted the water. The water coming from the tap is fine. If drinking from the basin itself is probably a bad idea.
Avoid drinking from this basin. This is the symbol of the Hand of Vecna.
And when you say that, Draven hisses.
I'm assuming you are familiar.
Ew.
Vecna is an enemy of my queen.
Just to clarify, in that one shot, we dealt with this cult before, didn't we?
Lillith is joining us.
Yay! Did we?
Yay.
Hello.
Yippity.
All right, talk amongst yourself while I fix the cameras.
Okie dokie.
No one talks. All right.
Sorry, I am thinking.
Well, Falcath and Nocteria, you know this symbol from before. You have encountered this previously.
We have
Can you
faced
say
this.
what the symbols were again?
It was basically they. Sorry.
No, Nathan, Falcath can do the talking. I do the cameras.
Okay. It is the Hand of Falcath. No, not Hand of Falcath. The Hand of Vecna. There we go.
Hand of Falcath, got it. Writing that down.
Hand of Vecna.
So, we wouldn't mind the Hand of Falcath. Falcath can give us a hand any day.
Yes.
And we've dealt with this before.
Draven effectively, after hissing at it, backs away and just is like, Vecna is a evil creature. I'm sure you guys know that.
Hiss before.
Hmm?
I've never heard somebody actually hiss before.
He's an enemy of my queen, and therefore this may explain why I am here.
Interesting.
Now, the favorite question of all DMs: are you being quiet with this conversation?
I would imagine
well,
so, yes.
Draven is not. He has hissed quite loudly and is loudly proclaiming his hatred for Vecna, completely forgetting about the reason why we were supposed to be being quiet in the first place. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
Unless anyone goes to move him to be quiet, he's basically, now going to.
That can
Yeah.
barely be seen. That's fine.
Elliot wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. So, these individuals have some sort of association with Vecna. I didn't realize this city had fallen so far.
Perhaps it's worth. There is time to save it.
The only way to save it is to destroy it.
Perhaps we
Absolutely.
destroy the cult, not the city.
Once the corruption sets in, it will fester.
You know, I like your whole scorched earth approach, but I think perhaps we could be a little bit more surgical about this, don't you?
Depends. We've been sent here by Lord Neverember and his scrying scholars. If their minds have attempted to touch this area, I'm sure Vecna has already got his claws in them.
Well, when we find these other victims, we can do a little bit of independent investigation to see just how far the corruption has spread
It's spread.
and how much we need to cut off.
Well, if they spent any length of time down here, which they appear to have done, I'm afraid the corruption might be too much already. We may just have to dispose of them before we leave.
I may have some alternate means of purification that could be used. So let's hold off on arbitrarily exterminating the victims of this crime for now.
If you insist.
I don't insist, but I would appreciate the ability to try to apply my wares first. To apply my applications first.
Well,
Let's use the systematic execution of them as a plan B.
Sounds good to me.
but I guess that I am outvoted in that regard, so I will have no choice. I'm assuming the quicker we find these people, the quicker we can excise the corruption.
Yes.
Excellent. And he turns to the door that's behind him and attempts to see if it's unlocked.
The door is not locked. And it opens into a staircase leading up into a lit hallway. And in the distance, you can hear voices echoing down the hall and grunts. A combination, like a weird combination of high-pitched grunts and like more deep growling sounds, and then talking between different voices. It's difficult to completely discern how many voices are talking because of the fact that they echo down the hall to where you're at.
Looks like we found something.
If you want, you can also give me a perception check.
Sure. I will attempt to. 2 seconds. I just need to reload my character sheet.
Yeah, it is completely fine. While we wait for that, what do the rest of you want to do?
I'm backing up Draven over there.
Okay. You can also give me a perception check if you want.
Excellent. Yeah, Elliot has decided that boy needs supervision.
Oh my god!
Ouch!
I have advantage on it, and I rolled double nat ones. That's just tragic.
Who was that rolled double nat ones?
That
Draven,
was
Psycole.
Draven.
Psycole. Okay.
The raven on your shoulder is currently picking on your head, pulling little bits of strands, and you can feel almost distress from it. Not because it's anxious, but because it's eager to get going. Like, it heard what the word said, and it wants to act. And it's distracting you, Draven. Something fierce.
Yes.
Elliot, on the other hand, first of all, the first thing that hits you as you're approaching the staircase is a faint scent of outhouse. Like
Wonderful.
someone has not been cleaning the, for lack of a better term, porta potty for about a couple of weeks. It is not
Weeks?
strong, but it's there. The second thing you notice is a scraping sound, like nails on a chalkboard. Again, very faint, but still noticeable.
Brace yourself. The smell in there is not pleasant.
Would it be wise for all of us to head down that way, do you feel?
Potentially, it almost smells like a shit demon threw up in there, so...
I've not encountered one of those before.
I could scout if that's what you want.
Everyone, please give me
A what?
I was gonna say, everyone give me a perception check, because not sure if Lillith heard this earlier, but Noctera rolled a 34 on stealth.
I am the knight.
Yes, and you just spoke.
I don't even. Oh no, I collect history, but perceptions are 0 anyway, so we'll just stick with 16.
Yeah. Draven and Falcath, just a mild start, as the shadows just spoke to you, but not too bad. Elliot, you're too focused on the hallway in front of you that you completely missed that Noctera was there, and you, spooked. Very spooked.
Oh, goodness. What was that? Oh. Oh, right. We did have another member of our party, didn't we?
I was just asking you if I should scout ahead.
It might be advisable, but, be wary.
I mean, the spell is still up. We should still be relatively okay.
Hmm.
I mean, well then. And she...
Oh,
So he's just starting to scout anyway?
yeah.
Well, I guess I don't need to use that spell slot. But she will look at Falcath, seeing he's quite damaged, and just give him a little healing word.
9.
Nice.
I saw the darkness might have hurt you a little bit. I heard a little clunk in there.
Much appreciated wherever you are.
And she will pet him at the shoulder.
Okay, I know where you are. Shall we?
And she will whisper behind him as she lets go. I'm always here, somewhere.
Save that for our enemies, please. I do not wish to accidentally hit you with an axe if I were to jump.
And you know, I would just hate to ruin that face of yours.
Our heroes, everyone. Draven, as you
Oh, yeah.
come up the staircase, to your right, you see a tall, kind of spindly looking creature. Long arms hunched forward, and in the light from the torches on the side, you can see this kind of sickly gray hue to it. Long, like almost elongated ears and glowing green eyes. If you want... No, actually, I'm gonna say with your background, you know what this is. It's a ghoul. Which would explain why there were no dead in the coffins you passed.
Yes. I'm assuming Elliot is relatively close behind.
Oh, yes, he is following you like you're a child that needs supervision.
Not far off, to be fair. I will basically turn and just whisper and say, it's a ghoul.
Ah. So it is.
I'm gonna step down here to effectively, I can still see it.
Yep.
And then, well, actually, before I step away, I say to Elliot, should we take it out?
I
Before
would
we
imagine
finish?
so. They're kind of icky.
Mm.
You wouldn't use the term icky, but they can be dangerous. They're not always, but can be.
Should we explore further first?
Why
Does
don't
it look
we?
as though does it look as though it's noticed us at all?
No, it hasn't noticed you.
Okay.
Why don't we deal with it and then collect our friends, maybe?
Sounds good. And I take a step back
Or
so that effectively,
collect our friends and deal with it either way.
well, I take a step to where I am now so that effectively Elliot could potentially get a swing in a minute. And I'm going to attempt to shoot it with my crossbow, please.
Okay, go for it.
I see.
That is an 11.
That is not going to hit. Unfortunately, you take a shot and it hits its skin, but it's not strong enough to penetrate like through the hide of this creature. And as the shot pings off, it starts looking around. I do believe you have Thirsting Blade, so you do have an extra shot.
Did I do?
That is going to hit.
Nice.
Yeah,
So the first bolt basically grazes the elbow of it, but the second one strikes through. Heck, the beak. All right. And you deal 7 damage. Right, and I need all of you to roll initiative.
Initiative.
As the creature shrieks in pain, you hear voices. Just, what happened? Something hit the goal. And
Why am I so... 2d20. One... Okay.
and you do have a surprise round on this group.
I'm gonna, after taking those 2 shots, I'll take a bit, step down the corridor slightly more, so that there's more room for everybody to kind of come out if they need to.
I don't know what's happening with my rolls at the moment. It's saying I'm rolling 2d20 for initiative. I got advantage on initiative.
Yeah.
It's not even giving the +2.
Yeah, it's
So-
being weird. It's just it only rolls the custom rolls, which is strange.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But if it's advantage, let's go with the 18 plus the 2, so that's a 20.
All right. So let's see. Combat tracker. Let's add you to the combat tracker for a 20. And we have Elliot, Falcath, Nakaria, Draven. Spectre goes on your turn, Draven.
Yes, it does. Yep. Well, actually, technically, I can roll a separate initiative for it, but I've lost it again. Where is it? Down here somewhere.
Yeah, it's down here.
Oh.
Okay, it's that one. And we're gonna add this one to the tracker. There we go. Well, that's convenient. All of you are basically first, and you get a surprise round.
Woo!
Yeah.
So it's Elliot, Falcath, Nocteria, Draven, and then Elliot, Falcath again.
They're gonna get massacred.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay, which one of you have the highest dexterity of Falcath?
I've got a +1.
I've got a
+1 dex.
I've got a +2.
Okay, you guys decide who goes when. Because Elliot was placed first, but technically Falcath would be first.
To you, I do not mind.
I mean, you're like in front of me, so you go ahead. I'm also trying to sort like it doesn't seem like my D&D Beyond sheet is interacting with above TTT because I put in the healing, so I'm at 53 health, but it says 44 on my.
Oh yeah, the token health thing, it's always slow to update.
It's wonky.
It's always been wonky.
I'm just gonna quickly refresh anyway. See if that does anything. Cause above TTT I found. One. There we go. There we go. Okay. Give that a go. But yeah, anyway, after you, because you're ahead of me, like in terms of like
Very well.
in front of me.
So I can see yonder ghoul, yes?
Yes, you can.
Would the ghoul like to make a con save, please?
Probably not. They're gonna do that anyway. Con save is a that's a 4.
Excellent. So, Elliot, looking at the ghoul very quietly, waves the back of his hand and says, "Right," as he casts Word of Radiance,
Ooh.
doing 2d6, so unfortunately 5 radiant damage to the creature.
Alright, the creature lights up like a Christmas tree. Not that anyone here would actually know what that is. A Yuletide tree. And takes bunch of damage. And you see it whip around to look at you, Elliot, with eyes that seem to be burning with green flames. You moving in, you see that it is
Yeah.
not alone.
Yeah, and he will call out, "They're not alone." Not call out, but say loud enough for everyone to hear. Just, it's not alone. There are several in here. May need help.
Brilliant.
Alright, you have bonus action and you just do movement.
Yes, bonus action. What bonus action do I use? He is going to with his bonus action if I have the spell slot for it. Let me check. Where is that? I got Spirit Guardian. I want Spiritual Weapon. That's what's that? Spell charge? Yes. There it is. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Ignore that. I don't know why it did that.
Oh,
But,
it's the damage you can make it do on the bonus. It's a bonus.
He wants to put it right here. for
Alright,
now.
let me. Yeah. Not caps. I'm gonna put this token here to represent it. We're gonna have to get you a token.
And his spiritual weapon is basically a whiptopus.
What to watch?
What now?
A whiptopus.
Okay.
An octowhip?
Ah, right. A slightly more fucked up cat o' nine tails. Alright.
It's basically a whirlwind of whips just sitting in there.
Right. Well, as part of that bonus action, you can make an attack with it.
Yeah, he will. I mean, it's rolled a 23 to hit apparently.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. On the ghoul
Yeah.
for an extra 9 damage, and I believe that damage may be bludgeoning.
No, it's force damage.
Force.
Yes.
Force damage on the ghoul.
Alright. Well, the ghoul is not looking great, having taken a barrage of damage from various different sources at this point. And it's barely hanging on to its unlife.
Oh, the poor little thing.
And it is hissing a foul breath at you, Elliot. Valkath.
Meanwhile, as it's hissing, all it's going to hear is like as Falcath is going to like basically dart in. So I think he can get there, and he's going to like slash the ghoul with his great axe.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, let's hope this works. So 17 plus 8.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And this is 1d12.
I'm sorry you have to do some extra math. I don't know why it's been doing that.
It's fine. So this is 1d12 plus. Perfect. Plus 4.
How do you want to massively overkill it?
Okay. So all that the ghoul will hear is like of Thalcath kind of running in, and all it's going to see is this great big hulking mass of red scales and like slight like, because he's not raging, but he's got like a slight like trickle of lightning kind of in his eye, and he's got like the axe ready. He's got it over his shoulder, and he's just going to like decimate.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe I've also have a second attack.
You should, yes, because
Because could I step forward onto the ghoul's corpse and then attack this guy?
what's your movement speed?
40 feet.
Yeah, no problems.
Brilliant.
It's 30 to reach the ghoul, and then you have another 10. So
Oh boy! I just entered the room and I could see how. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I'm gonna attack this cultist closest to me.
okay. So I just posted an image for context to why I said massively overkill the ghoul.
Where's the image?
Had one
Where?
health when you took a swing at it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
It's almost that good as that time that Carnis rolled exactly 44 damage or whatever it was that was needed to take out that thing the other week.
I
Yep.
remember.
Brilliant.
Right. I am gonna attack that guy, so 19 plus 8,
Yeah, that hits.
and that is a 10 plus 4.
Alright. So 14 as your axe cuts into this guy, and you hear a pained grunt and panicked, like, where did they come from? How did I get past the others? From, and then they from the ghoul in the corner.
Hearing that, Falkaf will just do his like dragon roar, like
Yeah.
battle cry thing to intimidate.
Nice.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Nocteria.
Nocteria is just gonna. Oh, shit. Whoops. Like, casually walk here. See Draven and just give Draven a nod. And see what she sees in here. Oh.
Panic.
And she's just gonna look at them. Look at Elliot and the rest and be like, I see you found people.
A few.
And I will need an intelligence save.
From how many?
From everyone in set area.
Okay.
Including
Genetic static.
Does that include us?
No.
Good.
Okay. Top one is a 6. Oh, hello. That one is a. That's a 2.
Ooh.
Bum, 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 ba-dum. That's a 17. And
It's succeeded.
another 2. And the ghoul is a 9. So
So one saves.
yes, this guy saves. The one closest to the this guy saves. Holy, okay. 16. He's gonna take 16. Nocteria,
Yes.
how do you want to absolutely eradicate everyone but one?
Oh,
That's
They
what
will
makes
just
yourself
see
unkill.
their brains blowing out as they hear static sound and see everyone like staticky inside the area. So just the whole area ends up getting staticked, and you can see them like the old movies just going around holding their hands, and Nocturne just looking at everyone and just turns around and leaves.
Is it like that scene from the first Kingsman movie, where their heads all explode in a explosion of confetti, and the chip in their brain short circuit.
Yep.
Falcup is just going to see what you've done and then just clap. So proud.
Don't.
Nocteria went from being second from bottom on the leaderboard to odd kills to being on top of the leaderboard with kills.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove a bunch of people from this turn order because holy crap. Draven.
I'm gonna just shout. Is everything covered down there? You don't need me at all, do you?
Oh no, they're... I think they have a headache.
Fair enough. And the door next to me, is it unlocked?
Yes.
Raven.
I'm gonna start exploring. Oh shit! The fuck?
You open the door. You see two massive ape-looking creatures. One of them is currently scraping its claw against a metal nameplate, making a scratching sound that if I try to repeat it, my microphone's not gonna pick up. But you know that if you've ever scraped a nail against a metal, like a piece of metal, or like a rock against a piece of metal, that kind of noise. And one of them looks up a little bit and is starting to turn around, and you see these huge tusks coming out from the bottom of its mouth. And these two creatures barely fit into this room at all.
That is
Okay.
very funny.
Can I carefully close the door?
Give me a stealth check.
Sure. Get advantage on stealth checks, why not? Oh my god. I definitely need the advantage on... Oh no, that was sleight of hand, my bad. I'm panicking now. I'm panic rolling.
So...
You're shitting me, I got 2 natural ones again.
The creature looks around. As you're closing the door, it spots you and just... Plaything! And just slams against the door.
Shit.
That is.
I've had 4 natural ones so far this session, and I have no idea how.
I rolled a natural 1 for initiative.
I thought I
Are
had
those,
it bad because I couldn't do maths.
Do all those natural ones count? Because I've only got 2 on the board right now.
No, because it's 1 roll.
Oh, you're doing it as 1 roll, are you? Okay, yes, yes. So I've got 2
Yeah.
natural ones then, for the purposes of the blanket, and the DM has just rolled 1 as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 for, but the initiative for my demon boys. Or the big monkey people that Draven just decided to pull into the fight.
Done.
He wants to experience things.
Nocteria, as you have turned around to look at Draven, you see the door just fly off its hinges and barely hit. Like, Draven, you managed to barely dodge the door as it just slams into the wall.
Well, they can't just close the door like normal people. They don't need to be rude.
Oh, I think I'm in the shitter.
And then an arm comes out through the door.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it's the size of Draven's head. Just...
Well, yes. Was the was the door opening an action?
No. It's an object interaction.
Perfect. I'm going to cast Shadow of Moil. Yes, I'm going to cast Shadow of Moil. I'm going to put it into the chat so people know what it is.
Why did I mess up my... There.
But anyway, yes. So I've cast Shadow of Moil. very much like I'm suddenly in a yet another. You thought it was annoying before when I cast darkness. I'm now in a reefed in flame-like shadows, and presumably we're in dim light right now. So effectively, there's a 10-foot sphere of darkness around me again. It's not quite as big as the thing that I did before, but yeah.
All right. The do you have a bonus action?
I do. You know what? Just purely because I feel like I'm going to need it. He also then effectively makes a symbol with his hand, with his free hand, and uses Hexblade Curse.
Okay.
On the one at the front.
Okie doke. Hexblade's Curse is on this. I'm gonna. Do we have a thing for that?
When you say throw a symbol up with your hand, for some reason I automatically assumed you were giving them the finger.
Well, I mean, I suppose technically he could be giving them the finger, but it's almost like it's like he almost kind of creates like a raven with his hand, if that, like shadow puppetry.
Yeah.
It's like a raven symbol with his hand, and then effectively that is how he curses them.
All right.
So you are flipping the bird, but it's a different kind of bird.
Yes, that's a better way of going. Yeah.
Now I can just picture him with like a Muppet puppet thing, and that's how he Hexblade curses people.
All right. Well,
I have concerns.
the creature that is in the front that you just cursed, the hand comes out, and he's basically it's a fist attack, but I'm gonna flavor it like he tries to grab your head and just shove it against the wall behind you.
Okay.
So first one is a 12. That's probably not gonna hit.
No, that would miss.
Second one is a 26.
Oh yeah, that will hit.
So first one, he can't really get a good grip. How do you not get hit by this? I don't want to.
I suppose the first one, if he comes out, it's like the hand comes out and he kind of manages to dodge out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But then he kind of just thinks, oh, it's a one and done kind of thing. So he straightens up, and just as he does, the hand then twists really quickly and grabs him instead.
Yeah, grabs him and just flings you against the wall, dealing shite damage, 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then in that same movement, he's gonna pull it in and try to bite you and bite over your head. For 18.
Yeah, that will hit.
Dealing 14 piercing damage as he just Nocteria, you would see this hand just grabbing, first missing and then grabbing Draven, just throwing him against the wall and then pulling him in, and you see this huge maw just and pull up over his head.
Okay. Because you hit me twice, I get to do 2 lots of shadow and royal damage to you.
Yes.
As the shadows lash out at you. So that's 10. And then a 12 necrotic damage. And then
Okay.
you're going to want a con save from me
20.
for that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I need to roll it twice because actually
fine.
the second lot of damage wouldn't have hit. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Oh, I need the Spectre. Where's the Spectre gone? Can I insert the Spectre into this fight at this point?
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got on my turn, and I forgot about him until I was like, oh shit, this thing hits hard.
Yeah.
Can the Spectre effectively kind of slide into the room and go to the back?
Yeah.
And then like use its incorporeal movement to effectively go towards the back, and then
Yeah, no problems. You can get there, but that's all your movement. Because it's difficult terrain.
yes.
But yeah,
And then what it will, and then if it's all right, it will do its life drain attack on the creature in front of me, if that's okay.
Yeah. You don't have to ask if it's okay. You can just do it.
I know, but I can't. Sometimes I can't remember whether or not I'm allowed to attack or not. Okay.
Go for
That
it.
sounds stupid. Right.
That
It's
it.
23 hit from. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you take. It takes 14 necrotic damage, and I need a con save from it, please.
So the one in front of you that's currently slapping you around takes another 14. And you need a con save. That's a 7.
Yeah, so it needed a 10 to pass. So its max hit points, if it's ever coming back, is now also reduced by the damage it just took.
Ooh, nasty. So that
I
is...
like it.
So. Woohoo. Alright.
Sorry, that's both of my turns. Well, yes.
Okay, second creature in the back can't really do anything to you because its friend's in front. It's going to swing out towards the specter instead.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20 to hit on the first one. For
Yes, that will hit. Yep, gone.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Cool, it's resistant to bludgeoning damage, so that is half.
So 6. Second hit is a 9.
That would miss.
Alright, and then it's gonna try to bite it. For 14.
That would hit. Sorry, was the bludgeoning attack magical or non-magical?
It's not magical.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, so the 14 will hit.
4, 3, 7 piercing damage. It's not magical either.
Okay, cool. So that's another 3 damage to it.
Okay.
Cool.
So the large ape thing tries like grabbing at the specter, gets a grip, and just hits it over the head with one fist. Tries the other one but misses, and then in frustration just bites down on its shoulder, and just taste funny. Yeah.
It just shimmers.
Elliot.
Elliot can hear a commotion going on over there.
Oh yeah.
But first of all, he will bonus action his spiritual weapon to whackify the guy that's there.
Whackify. Yes.
I don't think a 12 will do it.
Give me a moment. A 12 will not do it. The guy sees the spiritual weapon come at it and just like dodges out of the way.
Right. Suppose I'll have to do this myself. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Psycole will just look, turn and look at him, lightning in his eye, and just like, yeah, like a really excited, like teethy smile.
Can I get past Noctaria, or is it too close quarters for that?
If Noctaria squeezes up against the wall, you can.
She would squeeze if she saw Elliot, like, try to
Excuse
tap.
me. I still don't see any creatures.
I think it's in.
Yeah, they're in the room.
Can I get past Raven to get into the room?
You would have to squeeze by. There's a door halfway blocking the path.
I mean, by
Excuse me, Dragon.
sure. Are you sure you want to go in there? There's two of them.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Look, food.
I wouldn't try and eat me, gentlemen. Now, spiritual weapon, because I'd already cast it, is not another spell, so I can
Yeah, you can
do
cast a spell.
something. Yeah, I can cast a spell. So he's going to sort of hum an eerie tune under his breath, and I am going to need a wisdom save.
All right.
For a 15... Wait. Point I can see within range, so... let's
Which one of
say-
them?
It's Chorus of the Lost, so it's, I need a 15-foot sphere.
Okay. So both of them. 15-foot sphere.
I'm trying to figure out where I can see to about here. That's not working. Okay. I can see to about here, so I'm trying to get a sort of 15-foot sphere that hits them both, and
Okay.
I'll need a wisdom save from them.
What type of damage?
Psychic.
Like a soap?
Yes, that will work, though I would prefer it not to hit, Inspector.
Yeah, I mean, you can move this thing around. It's a 15-foot radius sphere. I'm not sure if it's a
Yeah.
15-foot diameter or radius, but yeah, you can move it so it doesn't hit it.
Maybe about
It's a little bit
there-ish.
finagling, but yeah, you can do that. Like so.
I'll just move me to there real quick and put that around there so it doesn't hit everyone but hits them.
Yeah. Does it move around? I don't think it moves around corners, right?
Each creature, 15-foot radius sphere centered there, must make wisdom saving throw. It doesn't say anything about moving around corners.
Then it probably doesn't. Okay. Just for reference. Okay, these two need to make
A wisdom save.
Wisdom
the DC is 18,
save.
if that helps.
That's a 13 on the back one and a 12 on the front one. Both fail.
Okay, they are going to take 26 damage. So that is 10 damage.
Oof. Alright.
Psychic. And they have the frightened condition for the duration. The
Ooh.
duration is a minute. Until the end. Frightened condition until the end of its next turn. A frightened target repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on a success. I don't know if they continue to take damage from that. But I imagine if they keep failing the wisdom save, they might continue taking damage, is how that works. Let me see if I can get that up in D&D Beyond for you, so you can see it. Where do I put that? That should go into... Let's look up stuff. It's in rules look up stuff if you can look at that to
Yeah.
see what's going on there. But yeah, they are now frightened, presumably of me.
Yes. That is pretty cool. And very helpful.
I think they've probably forgotten the difference between venomous and poisonous and think I'm venomous at this point, because I said that I wouldn't be good for eating.
Probably just scary person comes out and says you're not good for eating and then becomes very terrifying. It's probably not good for eating.
So scary.
Yes.
So scary. Much fear.
Alright, Falkath.
Seeing that the only living being in this room other than me is this cultist here, he's going to take a step forward and he's going to do 2 attacks on this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so that's an 18 plus 8,
That's gonna hit.
and that is a 7 plus 4, so that'll be 11. And then that's 16 plus 8, so that's, 24.
Yes. Also gonna hit.
That's a 5.
How do you want to do it?
I think he's just gonna step up, seeing that he's not really much of a challenge, do 1 slash and then another one just to kind of finish the job and chop his head off.
Head just goes bump, 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 and the body drops to the ground. Meanwhile, you hear a lot of crashing and clanging from somewhere else down the hallway.
Are you guys having fun without me?
Always!
You have some
Oh my
movement
God.
and your bonus action left.
Not really. Can't really do much from a bonus action, so I'm gonna make my way.
Downtown.
Just make my way over to Nocteria and see like what the deal is.
Big apes, something you can punch.
Ooh, exciting. And then just proceed forward to there. I think that's my movement.
Meanwhile,
I-
Falkath is trying to figure out why those apes are terrified of a skinny twink.
Nocteria.
Is one of them still having a hold of Draven?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard moving. It's gonna be very. She's gonna be a sandwich at the moment. I'm very sorry.
Oh no.
And she's gonna place her hand on the creature's hand,
Okay.
and she is gonna. No. Come on.
You do have inspiration. No, you don't. Hold on. Never mind.
How do you miss placing a hand?
The you place your hand, and the power that you wanted to use seemed to ripple across this creature, and you realize that this creature, it's not an ape. It's something magical going on here. Something not from this plane. As the power you use doesn't take hold at all.
And I just realized I used the wrong spell. Whoops. Anyways.
Oopsie doodle.
She's gonna see that the spell doesn't work, and she's gonna pat Raven on like a patch of his hair that she still can see, and be like, "Go get him," and give him a bardic inspiration.
All right.
Thank you.
Draven.
Cool. Well, I don't really want to go into the room, so I'm just going to stand out here and keep shooting them with my crossbows.
Oh, could I have moved away from getting hitted?
Sure. Hold on.
Oh, that's my dog.
As you move away, the fist comes around to slap you over the head, Nocteria.
Remember that it has disadvantage.
Yeah, hold on. Gonna roll that again because I've got 26 or 23.
That still hits.
So
7?
yeah, you move your hand away and back away, and the fist, the hand closes into a fist and just smacks you across the face. For 7 bludgeoning damage.
And she's gonna look right at Falcath, being like, "It just slapped me in my face!
Well,
What a monkey butt!"
indeed. Allow me.
Sorry,
I should know better than to drink water when you are talking.
yes, I know. Why do you think I did it?
Falcath is just gonna kind of get there and like prepare for his next turn.
Okay, Draven.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to attempt to shoot with my crossbow bolt. Effectively, I'm in a little patch of darkness, so I think I have advantage if I remember rightly.
Yes, and I do believe you have crossbow expert.
I have crossbow expert, so I am not at disadvantage for being in close range.
Yeesh.
So I can also, I will charge the Valkyrie crossbow with some radiant damage, I think, this time. Hold on, which one do I want? Oh, no, I will charge it with negative energy. So
Okay.
I take a -5 to the attack roll.
All right.
Oh god, 4 or 2, 14, so that's a 10. But I also have Elven Accuracy, so I can roll one more time. So it's a 12. That rolled twice, didn't it?
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
First rolled twice, second rolled once.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's still only a 12.
Yeah. Again, the crossbow bolt hits the creature and seems to almost skid along the fur, vanishing into the shadows around it, giving you the impression that this creature is not a regular ape.
Well,
It's an irregular ape then.
yes.
It's
Well,
ape normal.
sugar. Well, I don't. Yes, I'm just gonna fire again then. I just realised I could have used Bardic, couldn't I, as well? 26 hits, I hope.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Just need to check something. On your turns, when you make an attack, the attack was part of the battle. You can channel evil positive. You do take a minus. If you channel positive. Okay, cool. I didn't channel. Okay, cool. Did that roll the damage?
Yes, it did. You dealt
Yes, so just
5 piercing damage.
is that right? Just
What's that? Oh, it's a cat.
The creature roars in pain as the crossbow bolt sinks into its hide, And Elliot, you see this huge lumbering creature look, like first it looks at you and then looks up. Still terrified of you, but it looks up, and for a brief second in its eye, it seems that the fear vanishes as it looks at Draven, and then it seems like it's remembering that you are there, and the fear pops back into its face.
Yes, that is
Yes,
my
to
turn.
get to him, you have to get through me. I wouldn't suggest it.
In your mind, Elliot, suddenly you hear fancy spells, fancy casting, fancy robes. I will wear you.
That might be interesting.
As the creature behind it is going to try and grab the specter. With its fist, like so, for 21.
Yeah.
And it's gonna try and throw it at Elliot. No, wait, it has disadvantage. That's a 19.
Yeah, that still hits.
Yeah, that was
It's gonna try and throw it at Elliot. No. That's because that's a 6. You need to say beat a 6. Athletics or acrobatics. So strength or dex.
Now let's see. Acrobatics, athletics, both are the same. Let's see how I go. I'm going to use my
Oh.
inspiration.
No, well, it's the specter that needs to do
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad. I
that.
understand. I thought for some reason I was dodging.
Yeah, no, it tries to throw the specter at you, Elliot.
Ah, I see, I see.
But no, the specter managed to get out. No problems whatsoever. And instead, it's going to try and bite you.
The spectre.
Bite the specter, yes. For 10.
No, that just about misses. So as it's kind of ducking out of the way from the attempted throw, it kind of continues ducking, and then effectively, yeah, it's good.
Alright. The front one, still terrified of you, Elliot. It
As it
is...
should be.
Ah! No! Wrong! I opened Elliot's character sheet instead of the stat block. It looks at
Hey, that's
you,
private.
but you can see this intense fear in its eyes. And then in your mind you hear, "You scary, turn fear on you instead." And I need you to make me an intelligence save.
An intelligence save?
Yes.
That's a 14.
All around you, these creatures start crawling out of the ground, wearing familiar armors, wearing weapons you recognize, turning against you, but you easily see through this for the illusion that it is.
That's cute. Oh, very cute.
Well, it's your turn, so...
First things first. Oh, they were supposed to make saves, by the way.
Ah, yes. Wisdom, right?
I believe so. I'm looking for that spell again. Chorus of the Lost. It should be up here because it's C.
And...
DC's 18.
DC 18 and...
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yes.
Yes.
So the front one, that is a 17.
Yep.
So-
So it will take another 2d6 psychic damage, I believe. That's how that works.
It's strange.
Because it's- Or is that how it works? I don't know for sure. So it's worded strangely.
It is worded strangely. So a frightened target repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, but the frightened condition only lasts for one turn.
I think it's a frightened condition. Until the end of its next turn. I believe then it can make the wisdom save, is what's going on there.
Okay, it doesn't
don't know.
repeat. It doesn't repeat the damage, but the frightened
Okay.
lingers.
So it remains frightened, that's fine.
The back one rolled an 18.
So it is no longer frightened of me. In that case, he is going to hold out a hand toward that creature.
Uh-huh.
Actually, let me check. Chorus is also, where is that now? You know, same thing. He's going to hold a hand out toward that creature, and spectral, chains are going to smack it in the face, as he casts, Ray of Sickness.
Ooh, nice.
That is a... Oh, that's... No, why did it roll twice?
No idea, but a 29 will hit.
Yeah, doing 6 poison damage.
Alright.
It also needs to make a con save.
Alright. The chains fly out towards this creature, and it lifts a hand and just waves them off. You realize that this creature is immune to poison damage.
Interesting. Is it also immune to the poison condition?
It is. It just shrugs, like it just waves the chains away like they're nothing, and then just grins at you, this overly large grin that seems slightly too big for its head. The tusks not moving with the mouth, and you realize that they are growing from like the jawbone out.
You just got a little more interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, these creatures are immune to poison.
Good thing I'm not poisonous.
I've got a spiritual weapon somewhere, don't I?
Yes. You
Can I start moving that thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't see it to start moving it. Could you possibly,
Sure.
do the honors?
It can move to roughly where Nocteria is right now.
That will work. That will work. Excellent.
All right.
And let's call that my turn for now.
Okay. Falkath.
So, just to confirm, Draven is currently stuck in place because he's being held by the thing?
No, the thing has moved on to try and hit other things, but
Okay.
so, like, right on the other side of Draven from you is the
Yeah.
door. It's blocking half of the hallway, so you can squeeze past it. But if you want to go that way, but Getting past Draven and Elliot to get into the room is going to take double the movement.
Okay.
Are you
Because-
calling us fat?
No, I'm calling you cumbersome at the moment.
Alright, so that would be... So if I want to go... Oh, hang on. So...
It will
that
take
would be...
about 15 feet of movement to get past.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So I will head into... Oh, I see how big they are now. Okay, so I'm gonna look up these giant things and say, which one of you hit my friend? And then he's gonna rage for his bonus action, and with that he has the Storm Aura effect, so 10 foot... Hang on. Oh, sorry, as a bonus action, sorry. So entering the rage was the bonus action, so ignore me. I'm gonna attack the one closest to me twice with my...
Yeah, so when you enter the Storm Aura as your rage, like when you rage, the Storm Aura automatically kicks in. And on that same bonus action, you can trigger it once.
Oh, okay. In that case then, the one closest to me needs to do a dexterity save, DC 14.
Okay, DC 14, dex save. That is a 23.
Fuck. Okay, so half
Hey.
on a success, so that is 1d6.
That's 2d6 then halved.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, ignore me.
So 5 plus 1 more.
6. So 5 or 6.
7. So 7, 3. The giant thing is surprisingly limber, and as this aura comes out, it takes like a step back, getting most of the way out of the aura, and you see a tiny little flicker instead of the racing static that you were expecting.
He's well insulated. Let's trim some of that. So I'm gonna attack him twice with my great axe.
All right.
So 14 plus 8,
Yep, that's gonna hit.
and that is a 3 plus 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 damage, and then the other one is 19 plus 8,
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
and that is a 9. That's 13 damage.
How do you want to do it?
So, assuming this is the one that hit Nocteria, I'm gonna aim for the hands first,
Okay.
and then right in the center there.
Nice. Yes. I love
right
that.
in his juggle.
Strikes falling through. The creature gets smacked straight in the face. And you've hit large things before like that. And you expect it to just drop. But instead, it's like a crack happening. Not gory or anything, but where the strike fell, it seems to continue down, not through the creature itself, but where the creature exists. And you get this intense scent of brimstone as it falls apart, like falling into pieces, hitting the ground and turning into dust.
As that happens, Falcathis is gonna look at the other one, lightning in its eyes, and do like a kind of war kind of cry, sort of like roar.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks at you and just and in your mind you just hear, "Bring it, lizard."
And then it's just like lightning intensifies.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Nice. Nocteria.
She will step back to see if there's like anything left here.
It's a lot of dust. And one ape creature is gone.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Wisdom save. Oh. It's 6.
Oh no.
Ooh, okay. 17. Oh. Oh. Dissonant whispers. It's scared of you now, isn't it?
It is scared of me.
And it has to use its whole turn to run away from you.
Yes.
Wait, isn't it a reaction?
It has to use it. No, that's the dead thoughts. So I mean, immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as possible.
Yeah, it can move about
Wow.
5 feet back and hit the wall, and it's just gonna cling to the wall.
Now it's afraid of both me and Elliot, the two smallest things in the party.
Elliot's not that small.
No, but you're smaller than Falcap.
That's true.
And she will just look at both Falcaf and Draven and be like, I have no idea why it's scared of me.
Falcap's too busy raging to respond in words.
Probably because you're terrifying, dear.
Oh, but I am just a small tiefling.
Hmm.
And she will... How hard is it to get over here?
You would need to squeeze past Draven. So, but it's gonna be like... How far is it? It's like... it's gonna be 15 feet of movement use.
Yeah, and she's just gonna la 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 la.
Okay.
And she's gonna slowly open that door if she can, just to see what's inside.
Hold on. Let me check something, because I might have missed something. Dun, 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 dun. And which door?
I was hoping to see what's inside this door.
You say with this door, okay. Are you being stealthy about it?
Yes, she's trying.
Give me a stealth check.
I mean, she's trying very hard.
You start opening the door and you hear it. And you look inside and you see two very large shadows that both turn to look at the door. No, wait, it's locked. Hold on.
So.
The door is locked. The door is locked. You try to open the door. You make a sound. You realize the door is locked.
And she will turn to Draven because Draven is the door opener at this party at the moment. Look, Draven, I found you a door.
Can we deal with the apes first?
That's the guy who goes out opening every door he sees.
Yeah, but I can't even close this current one, and I kind of kicked
The doorman.
the panel that's on the floor next to me or something like that.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Thanks, Terria.
Oh, you're very welcome. And that's her turn.
Raven.
My
I
turn.
have 11 concerns.
Because I forgot to do it last time, I will let the Spectre go first, and then I'll do
Okay.
mine. So it's just going to reach out and attempt to claw the creature that's left.
All right.
Which is a 13 hit.
I don't think so. No, it does not. It claws at it, and you see the specter's hand go through the fur of this creature, and it's like it's trying to claw through paper. Nothing happens.
Cool. And then in that case, I'm just going to stand here and keep shooting at it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Hold on, I've got a D10, don't I, from your bardic that you gave me earlier on that I still haven't used.
Yes, you do.
Does a 16 hit?
It does. Yes.
For damage.
The bolt barely pierces through this creature's thick hide, but it does hit.
You know, maybe just, yeah. I fire again.
That is going to hit.
Perfect. For 8 damage, and then I can bonus action fire because of crossbow expert as well.
Ooh, yes, that's also gonna hit.
Got another 4 damage. God, I've
Nice.
rolled so many ones in this game.
Yeah, rolling ones on damage sucks.
Yep. Oh, hold on.
Yes.
I forgot as well. That creature died. I get to heal 12 hit points
Ah, yes, that's true.
because it was hexed.
Hi, kitty.
Cool. And I'm just going to stand here because I'm sure Falkef's going to move into the room and do some more damage. So I'm just going to stand here and watch.
All right. The creature's turn, and it is going to look at all of you. And what will it do? Are you smart enough to do this? Haha, that's a no.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if it is smart enough to actually be tactical about this whole thing, but no. I don't think you can. Well, Nocteria is not in the room, so he's technically not frightened of her. So he's gonna.
Oh, I'm busy trying to open a door.
It's
Is he
going
not
to.
frightened of Elliot?
No,
Or was that the
he
other
shrugged that one. It was the other one.
I see.
It's gonna lumber forward. And it calls out this echoing shout as it roars back. And you know how gorillas do, just slapping its chest and then leaping forward, both on Elliot and Falcath. It's basically gonna do a thump thump kind of thing. First one with advantage is a 20 to hit on Falcath.
Mm-hmm.
for 12 piercing damage, halved because you're raging. No, not piercing, bludgeoning damage. Why did I roll that one? It's bludgeoning damage. My bad. So 6 bludgeoning halved to 3 for the first thump. And
Gotcha.
the second hit on Elliot is a... Hold on, that's with advantage. Ugh. 13 to hit.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Alright. After hitting Falcath, it hits the wall next to your head, Elliot. And you see like debris and rocks fly everywhere.
Oh, you're so scary.
So-
Look at you.
Supposed to be in there. And then we're gonna do a D4 to see who gets the bite attack. That's Falcath. So that or that. So a 25. This
Yes,
is the
that will.
piercing damage. For 10 half to 5 as the maw just clamps around your head and he just rakes it up. And that is its turn. Elliot.
Huh.
I mean,
There's one
technically,
creature
Elliot and
left.
Falcath, it's your turn, so you decide who goes when. Or if you want to combine, do a combination thing. Synchronized
perfectly honest,
humming is not an attack.
Could be.
Villager noises, go. We'll hang it to death. To be honest, Falcath is probably just going to hit it. So if there's anything you want to do specifically, now is probably the time.
I think that might be overkill, what I was looking at there. Probably overkill. No, I know what I'll do. I've lost a little bit of health. So I am going to... You know, just... Oh, it's so scary. Look how scary it is. And he's going to reach out and he's going to boop it with one finger.
Okay.
As he casts Vampiric Touch.
That's gonna hit.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Doing 7 necrotic.
Alright.
And I take half the amount back for healing. Which will be, what, 3?
Yeah.
And I would also like, if you can possibly move my spiritual weapon a little closer for me.
Absolutely. It can go about there.
Excellent. So, yeah, that's me for now.
It looks badly hurt. And
Good.
Elliot, give me a perception check real quick. And Falcath as well, because both of you are looking straight at this thing.
21.
19.
Alright. Both of you see that as it is kind of swaying a little bit, not really being able to stand, for a brief moment you can see the back wall of this room through this thing. Almost as if it's losing connection to this plane.
Yes.
Very.
Alright, Falcath.
That's not typical.
So first of all, Falcath is going to use his Storm Aura. So we're going to need a Dex save, DC of 14.
Alright. Dex save. Okay, that is a 21.
Okay, so 2d6 halved, so that's 5. So half damage on a success. Is this really all that it's going to take?
Yes.
Wow.
Did you just static to death the demon?
Yes.
Yeah, I just gave it a little static shock. I just booped it.
He just booped it, and instead of that crackling effect that you got from hitting it with the axe, the static just seems to just vaporize it.
No, I could just imagine, like, I could just like do that, get close. You know, where you get close enough to something and you get like a little static
Yeah.
arc. I
Yeah.
just imagine it's just as small and pathetic as that,
Yeah.
and then just disintegrates.
Just into a cloud of dust.
Oh, that is funny.
And we are out of initiative. That is
Oh, that is.
very funny.
Oh,
That's delicious.
That is so good.
I know my favourite moment. Don't steal it, anyone.
In the quiet, after you vanquished this creature standing there in the dust, you hear. Who would hear it first? Elliot and Falcath. You hear. Elliot hears it first, but Falcath, you also hear it. A soft, like, scared whimpering sound from further in the room.
Hearing someone that someone is kind of not doing too good and is frightened, he's gonna like take a quick breath and come out of his rage.
Mhm.
And try and go towards where the sound is coming from.
Yeah, eventually you see this slight corridor that ends in a door with a chain with a heavy padlock hanging from it.
Can I hit the padlock to see if I can break it?
Definitely you can, yes.
Okay. Really? Now's the time where I fail. Okay, so that's 5 plus 8. So that's 13.
Would you like a little motivation, Falcath?
Might be okay. Does will a 13 hit?
13
it's a
hits
lock.
the lock, but it doesn't break the lock. You basically tangle the axe in the chain, and you hear again a frightened attempt at being silent.
Okay. As Falcath can't fail to break the lock, he's gonna quickly shout out to whoever's in there. We're here to help. Do not be frightened. We are not here to harm you.
You sure you wouldn't like a little motivation, Falcath?
Probably a little motivation will help, thank you.
Falcath, as you're standing there by the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you hit the door with your axe, suddenly there's this foul stench coming from underneath the door.
Something's not right here.
Agreed. How to word this nicely? Since you have agreed to a little motivation,
Oh no.
Elliot is going to pull out a rather nasty-looking whip and test it for a second, and then, just with the light flick of his whip, he's going to flick you on the back with it. You now have expended a charge. 2d4 plus 4 temporary hit points. Let me roll those. So you've got 7 temporary hit points, and you have a 1d4 plus 2 bonus to 1 ability check, attack roll, or saving throw you make before the start of my next turn. Your hit points last a minute, I believe.
Okay. So now with that, am I able to
Yeah,
give it another go?
yeah, absolutely.
That is 12 plus 8, so that's 20. Plus the little advantage. Right, advantage
Yes.
I got given.
Yeah, the second swing and the lock breaks under the weight of the axe. And once again, you hear this soft whimpering sound as if someone is trying really hard to not make a noise.
Okay. I open the door.
Okay, let me unlock that for you. It's not locked anymore. And it's open. As you open the door, you are hit immediately by one of the worst smells you've ever smelled. It's like crawling into a sewer.
Yeah.
And it spreads into the room. Elliot, you are slammed by this scent.
I don't like
Uh,
that.
Falcath will enter the room. We're not here to harm you.
Inside the room, you see this ragged-looking woman, torn hair and crumpled clothing. She's curled up at the back of this wooden cot, and just holding her arms in front of her. Just, who are you?
We are here to get you out of here. You have nothing to fear. We're not here to harm you. We're here to get you out of here.
Right. Okay.
My name is Falcath.
Indrina? What
Were
did you
you-
do?
We dealt with the creatures that were keeping you here.
Okay. Okay, I can't really see what's happening.
Do I have... I dare light a torch in here because I don't really want to set anything off if it's like flammable, so
I can cast light.
yeah, that might be a good idea.
He will step through so he can also see. Excuse me, Falcath. He's going to set light on. Does she actually have a fan?
Yeah, she's not using it right
Yeah.
now. She's basically holding it up, and it looks like she's prepared to try to smack someone with it if you get too close.
Yeah, he will cast light on her fan.
Yeah, and she shields her eyes for a moment, and right, why? You said you were here to help. Why?
Of course. Why not?
You were kidnapped, correct?
I was. One of those big lumbering things just came into my home and dragged me away.
Well, have no fear, for we are here to take you home.
Oh, that would be great. A bath.
So, yes. I don't want to question you right now because I'm sure this isn't the best place to do it. So we are going to take you to a room where there are others who, like you, have been kidnapped. We're keeping you all there so that you are in a
What?
safe place.
No, I can't be. I can't be with other people smelling like this. What would
Oh,
you
then
think
no,
of me?
No.
Does anyone have a prestidigitation spell?
Unfortunately not.
Just like
Okay.
Terria here does.
I'm shouting as loud as I can.
I'm just imagining Terria still trying to opening this goddamn door, and she's like, "Did you call?"
I don't suppose you've got a prestidigitation spell, that one.
Falcath would know that she have done that multiple times to, well, not only herself, him, but also the place she have been staying.
We require its use, if that is okay.
Does she smell it now that she's in this room?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. The both of you, as soon as you get back into that room, this whole area now that the door is open is smells like a festival grounds in the middle of summer.
Oh my, what's the smell?
They let some absolute foul stuff in here.
Well, if you would come with me, my dear, I will surely make sure you're clean. And I will guide you to the rest of them, if that's okay.
Yes, I would very much like that.
And she will hold out her hand.
The woman steps down gingerly on the ground and reaches out to take it.
And she will just walk with her very slowly, making sure she doesn't stumble or anything, and just use prestidigitate to make her all clean and nice so she doesn't smell like ew.
On the way, Nocteria, the woman just, you were sent to save us? Who? Who paid
Lord.
for it?
Hmm?
Who paid for our rescue?
Oh, Lord Amber.
Oh. Wait, he wasn't the one who kidnapped me?
No.
Well, it would be very awkward if we saved you from the one who's paying us.
Yes. Well, I thought he was the one who kidnapped me because I found out things.
Oh, do tell.
You sure you won't tell him? I mean, you seem like nice people, but I don't want to go back in that hole again.
Oh, I won't tell.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
With advantage.
Ooh.
Mm.
Hello?
That is a 24.
She looks at you, hesitates for a moment. Well, Lord Neverember is lying about his claim.
Oh, is he now?
Yes, he's... He claims to be a descendant from a great hero here in the city, but it's all lies. He's not, and that makes his claim to be Lord not legitimate.
Oh, so the rumors are true.
Funny.
Yes, I thought that's why he kidnapped me.
Oh, I would understand why powerful people just do questionable things when they don't get their way. But how did you come over such delicate matter?
I'm an actor, dear. We hear things.
Well, true. I'm somewhat of an actor myself.
Well,
Occasionally.
if you're interested, I could introduce you to the troupe. I hope they still have a spot for me. I don't know how long I've been gone. An age. I don't know. Feels like an age.
How long have they been gone? Roughly?
About 5 days.
It's only been 5 days, dear, but I do understand that the darkness of not knowing night and day can be quite confusing.
Oh, that, and they kept wafting the whatever that stench was into the room.
That's just inconsiderate, isn't it?
Yeesh.
But don't worry, you're safe.
Alright. Well, it doesn't take you all that long to lead her back. Do you lead her back to the group, or do you lead her outside?
I lead her back to the group and just like knock, knock, knock.
And because she's got a light, like what's the face is going to actually see your friend.
Yes. Yeah, she does have a light. I completely forgot.
Oh, and she does realize they have a light, right?
Yeah, it's very bright. Like you can suddenly see the entire catacombs that you've been walking through in color now because it's lit up.
Oh, but before she opens the door, I would recommend not having a torch in case something was to pass by and see the light underneath the door.
Oh, right. Yes, but right. She
But don't worry.
reluctantly gives you the fan.
Oh, but
Oh no, you keep. Oh, he's not there now. So
yeah, and she doesn't want to scare her with Lovely. How you guys reacted to Lovely made her a little bit more aware that maybe not everyone is that big of a fan of Lovely. But she's like, and don't worry. Both, oh, what was the name of these people?
Umberto and Sarcel.
Both Umberta and Cersa is inside. And you will be very safe. We just need to find the last person, and we will come back, get you guys, and get you safe home.
Oh, you're looking for the fourth one. Why can't I remember his name? I think they took him away not too long ago. I heard I heard language quite unbecoming of a scholar, to be honest.
oh, goodness, that's scandalous.
But don't
I
worry.
am not there. That was the player.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you'll be safe. We will find Eldon. Don't worry.
Well, I'm glad, and thank you for removing this. I thank you for removing that foulness. I don't think I could have faced anyone else smelling like that. It was horrible.
I understand, but don't worry, and she will tap her hand lightly with the other hand, very lightly.
Mhm.
You're safe. You're alive. And she will open the door.
All right, it's very dark, but I trust you. And she's
You're
gonna.
safe, you're alive, and then just like a slow creak.
Yeah. A little bit awkward. It's fine.
It's all fine here. You're safe now.
All right.
Yeah, you're safe now.
While
I have concerns.
while Nocteria is doing that, what is the rest of you doing?
I am trying to keep an eye on Draven because I do not trust that he will not get into mischief.
I don't know what you're implying.
I think
That you're a brat?
Falcath has kind of left the stinky room, and I think he's gone back into the corridor. And kind of just scouting and just like making sure that Annie, what are you doing? Just making sure that
All right.
Yeah, the coast is clear. Nocteria comes back all right, and we can continue with whatever we're doing.
In the corridor, you see it's lit up by three torches in sconces along the way. The walls are nicely laid stone bricks, not too ornamental. Here and there, you once again see that hand symbol on the walls. Straight ahead of you is one door, and then to the south end, like the south wall, is another. And then there is at the end of this hall, it turns south into another lit corridor, and in this corridor you do see a figure just shuffling along, wearing the same kind of dark gray robes as the rest of the people were fighting, but seem listless and not entirely there.
I whisper to the others that there is someone else in the corridor. We proceed.
Yes. And then I let him go. Which way is this noise coming from? Which end? This end.
This
To
end.
double-click. Yeah. Yes, that looks like a good idea, Valgaff. Why don't you lead this time and try the doors? And I'm gonna go this way and search the corpses.
Oh, you! I am following you. Bad Shadakai.
In the room where you fought the ghouls, you do notice that the wall is lined by bookshelves, neatly organized all along the path. Now, some of them are a little bit spattered with blood because some people's brains just exploded. But mostly it is clean. The ground is uneven, as if an earthquake has gone through this area. And at the end, a beautifully carved, ornate sarcophagus stands in the shape of an open book. Now, Incarnate didn't have an open book sarcophagus, so I had to make do with a regular coffin. But on the sarcophagus, it says, like on the book's pages, like it's open, it says Aaron Griffinstone. As if this was their final resting place.
Sorry.
I will turn to Elliot, who's obviously followed me. Do you know this Aaron Griffinstone person?
Do I know this Griffinstone character, Adana?
No. It might be a prominent
clue.
figure of Neverwinter, but not someone you're familiar with.
Yes, not a clue, unfortunately.
Well, should we take a peek?
By all means, go ahead. I'll back you up.
Excellent. I will effectively saunter over to sarcophagus and attempt to open it.
All right, give me an
was the
athletics check. Sorry?
Can you write down the name of the person that was sarcophagus?
Yes. Hold on. I
you
will write that here for you.
That athletics check was a 6.
You try to lift the lid of the stone sarcophagus, and it's just too heavy.
If only you had a barbarian with you.
If only.
Elliot, can you give us a hand?
I can give you a hand and possibly some motivation if you'd like.
Just a hand will do, fine, thank you.
Excellent.
Yeah, can we try again? With
Yeah.
no advantage this time.
Mhm.
Oh no,
Which
that
of us is
was.
stronger, I wonder?
I
I have a +1 to strength. What do you have?
have a -1 to strength. That's my dump stat.
Would you like me to give it a go?
But if the 16 failed, yes.
The both of you dig in to lift, and you barely manage to lift this thing. It is heavy. You can feel your muscles straining under the weight of this lid.
No. Don't
But you do manage to shift it.
See, you don't
Well
need
done.
Falcap
You
around
didn't
for all of this stuff.
You didn't even need motivation, he says, sounding a little disappointed.
When you say motivation, what exactly do you mean?
He's going to wave his whip at you.
Oh.
Hmm.
Interesting way of motivating people.
It's a magic thing.
You know, that might be fun to play with sometime.
What?
I think I've ever felt a whip.
Hmm.
I normally just resort to punching this armband, and you can see that he's got like a kind of like an arm, like a Viking arm ring, but it's got loads of spikes that dig into his flesh, and he punches it, and a small trickle of blood comes down his arm.
Well, that's a way to do it. I suppose, if you're into that.
But it's more about the sensation of it. What do you mean by
I
into it?
understand. Oh, don't worry. My goddess is the goddess of pain. One has to hope that if one is bound to such a goddess, one finds that kind of thing at least a little enjoyable at times.
That is fair enough. Maybe we can. Maybe you can hit me with that later.
Sure.
I'm gonna remove these guys to limit lag for a moment. Excuse me. There we go.
That was the most interesting discussion about consent I've had in a while.
Oh.
Now that we've opened it, can I have a bit of a look around to see what's inside the sarcophagus?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation check or perception.
I mean, I'd prefer to use perception, but as soon as I'm probably going to rummage around, let's do it as an investigation. That's a 5.
Aside from the obvious ornamentations given to the dead, fine clothing and a couple of gold rings on a skeletal hand, you don't find anything of interest.
Just a corpse, like normal. That's kind of a shame. I was almost expecting something interesting.
Can I cast Detect Magic at a higher level if I'm out of level 1 spell slots?
Yep.
I will use a second level spell slot to Detect Magic.
Alright. You cast Detect Magic, and what's the range on that again?
Let me look. 30 feet.
Alright. You cast Detect Magic, and a book over here pings.
Over what?
That?
Bloop.
And it seems that a book labeled Neverwinter, A Glorious History of Trade, is giving up some magic signatures.
He'll pick it up.
Right. Within its pages, you find 2 sheets of finely intricate arcane sigils and writing. Like tucked in, almost like bookmarks.
Are they spell scrollular in nature?
It would seem that way, yes. One seems to be greater invisibility, and the other one seems to be major image.
He's going to look at these and hand them to Draven.
They might come in handy at some point, I'm sure.
I thought as much.
And I stuffed them into my pack.
All right.
Excellent.
Balkath.
Let me.
Nocteria, are you heading? Have you headed back by now?
I found a door.
All right. Well, let's do Falcath first. What are you doing?
He's gonna like peer around the corner. Content is not viewable in your region, is what he sees.
Huh? Oh! Yeah, that token might be from Imgur or something.
He sees things that his brain can't possibly understand, so he just doesn't see anything. It's just an empty hallway to him.
You see a lumbering figure. Let's see if I can get any of the other tokens to work. It doesn't really matter. It's a human woman. How about that one?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you, whoever came up with that stupid idea. But she's just lumbering along, grey robes, much like the other ones. She doesn't even seem to look around at all. Just one step after the other, moving, swaying back and forth slowly.
Do I get the sense that she is a threat or in danger, or do I get a sense that something's not quite right here?
You do get a sense that something is not quite right, but she doesn't seem to be a threat at all. And the way she's walking, she doesn't seem to care at all about her surroundings, just moving slowly and looking into a open room and then continuing on.
Okay, so being more cautious, Falcath is going to like turn back. Meow indeed. And he's going to inform the others about
See if this one works.
the wandering woman.
All right, Nocteria.
Yes.
Are you sneaky about it?
Oh, she's trying.
Well, roll me a stealth check.
Watch me fail. A 14?
You open the door and it doesn't make a sound. On the other side of the door is a short staircase leading up into a rather small looking room. And as you step up, you hear snoring. And looking into the
She will
room.
just like
Yeah,
peek into the room, and
Looking
she'll be
in-
like,
yeah.
"Okay."
Looking into the room, you see two grey-clad individuals. At least you think they are grey-clad, considering that you're using dark vision. Everything is grey. Sleeping on a cot each. They don't seem to have roused at all.
And is there anything interesting in the room?
From what you can see, it's 4 bedrolls on top of these cots and 2 backpacks in a corner. Other than that, you don't really see anything that stands out.
Kind of want to sneak over and see what's in the back.
You can roll me another stealth check if you want. Yeah, no problems. You turn into the wind once again.
And she's gonna start going through the backpacks very
Okay.
carefully.
Give me an investigation check. Nice.
So 22.
As you go through the backpacks, at first you don't really find anything of interest, but then you do find what looks like thieves' tools, like a full set. You do find 3 days worth of rations and a pouch with the jingles, as if there's coins in there. Other than that, it's clothing mostly, and what looks like a chain, like a short chain, almost like a bracelet, with a tiny hand holding an eye.
She's gonna take it all except the clothes.
Okay.
Then she's gonna step outside, close the door carefully,
Yep.
and she's gonna take a chair and set it in front of the door, so it's gonna be hard to open.
Nice, I like that. Absolutely, you can do that.
Then she's gonna walk over to the other door because there's door everywhere.
Yep. Yeah. You sneaky about it?
Yes.
I'm gonna let that 20 carry over. And yeah, you can absolutely open it. It looks like someone has turned a crypt into a kitchen. There is food in a coffin, and the lid of this coffin has been flipped over to be used as a table. On the table, you find plates with dried fruits, meats, and nuts. And in the basin, you see a bunch of broken dishes, and across the floor is a pool of water, along with cutlery and shattered plates.
As far as like
Oops.
fast as she sees like coffins,
Yeah.
like food on the coffin, she's you know how fast like you open a door and you close it real fast.
Yep.
That's basically her right now. Like no.
The module describes this as no one bothers to keep this kitchen clean.
Yeah, and she's just gonna start walking back,
No.
and she will most likely run into Falcaf, being like, "Oh, just like a heads up, Falcaf. I might have locked in 2 people."
Noted. Just a heads up. There's a wandering woman down the corridor. I don't know what her deal is, but something's not quite right there.
Do you want me to do my thing with connecting and to see if there's anything brain activity up there, or?
Might be a good idea. I just figured might be best to kind of tackle it as a group, considering we don't know what's down here. Bit more
Which hallway, by the way?
Down here. So, if you follow Falcath.
Why can't I type?
Can you see this token?
Yes, I can see this token.
Awesome! I picked one that said D&D Beyond tokens, not the above HD ones.
Meh.
She will try to she will like just peek around the corner and try and connect with this, being like, anyone home?
What's the restriction on your telepathic thing?
60 feet, 800. The joy.
Sounds like foxes are summoning something behind
It
me.
doesn't really increase your... You can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet of you. You're talking utterly in a language you know. The creature understands you only if they know that language. Your communication doesn't give the creature the ability to respond to you telepathically, so it can refuse to respond.
Okay. You link with the woman and you get nothing. Static. There's nothing there.
Does that mean she's brain dead?
Essentially, yeah, you can surmise that something happened to her mind. That it's just gone. There's nothing there.
And she will look at Falcaf and be like, well, she's technically a vegetable.
Yet she's walking around.
I've seen other things. I've seen vegetable walk. Have you never seen a druid do stuff?
You do have a point there. Falcath is gonna approach.
You approach in the...
I'm cold. There we go.
You approach.
Nocteria will hold her evil eye, just in case it tries to smack
Yeah.
Falcath.
As you approach Falcath, there's no reaction. She looks at you. Through you, maybe? Her eyes are completely vacant.
Heads up, I do have greater restoration.
Did they do to you? Do I see any kind of harm on her person? Like any kind of scarring or just like anything that could indicate like what they did?
You can give me an Arcana or Medicine check. The DC is gonna be 18.
Okay, probably. I just looked up at the messages. I saw "run, run," and I didn't know the context. I was like, "What do you mean, run?"
Terris said, "Back teeth are floating."
19 plus 1.
Nice.
Holy hell! Okay.
While you haven't... Actually, you've traveled with Nocteria and you've been healing people. This woman looks like someone who has taken a great blow to the head and lost everything. Except there's no damage done to her that you can see physically. But something seemed to have rattled her mind. Something fierce. And Falcath, you remember some years ago a similar thing happening to you in a catacomb under this very graveyard. Not to this extent, but it's very familiar. And for a brief moment, that twinge of guilt comes back, but you don't know why.
Oh.
I think as like Falcath kind of experiences this kind of feeling, he doesn't really, and there's kind of equal parts kind of confusion and stress. He kind of holds onto his head a little bit, because he doesn't know how to like express with words. He's gonna kind of take that energy and like punch the wall to try and just get that energy out.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine. This person seems to have experienced some trauma similar to like a blow to the head, but more like a blow to the mind, like more like a mental like blow than a physical one. And there's just nothing there.
DM, does Nocteria remember how Falcath was after he was kind of knocked out cold a little bit last time?
Yeah, I think you would remember. I don't know how much Falcath and Nocteria have talked about it, because that's up to the two of you. But yeah, I'd say you'd remember.
So that's the question for you then, Nat. Would you have told Nocteria?
Now, I think Falcath is a type of character who finds it very hard to talk about his feelings. So you could probably tell something's not right, but you might need to talk to him in a better place somewhere else to like try and get it out and try and make progress with it rather than while he's currently feeling the thing, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Emotional
drink.
damage, as they say.
Emotional damage. Tell me over a drink. Like old times.
Sounds good. But whatever happened to this person, I'm not sure if there's any saving her. We can. The cleric might know something, but I'm not holding out much hope.
May I try something on her?
Be my guest. Anything is better than what she's currently experiencing. And Falcath will kind of like either squeeze to one side if there's enough space, or kind of shuffle into a side room just to give more room.
So, telepathically, she couldn't speak to her, correct?
No, there was nothing you could latch onto, so to speak.
Would you say detect thoughts, digging, could do anything?
What's the restriction on detect thoughts?
See. No, I'm not gonna fucking disoriented whisper her. I'm not gonna fucking murder her.
She's already dead.
But only on the inside. Blah, blah, blah. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creature. When you cast a spell, you're acting on each turn, and you can focus your mind on any one creature. You can see every 30 feet. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, it doesn't speak. You're initially learning the surface thoughts of the creature. That is most of its mind. The moment at the action, you either shift your attention to another. Blah, blah, blah. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Would you say it would work, or would she know that it doesn't work?
Looking at the woman, you have no idea. Just by looking at her.
She will try.
All right. You cast detect thoughts, and you get words, or semblance of words, memories of a dream of words, jumbled together into just a mass of sounds, not coherent whatsoever. But they seem calm.
You will dig deeper.
All right. You meet no resistance as you dig deeper into those thoughts, and as you move around in her thoughts, the words start making sense, but not put together. They're not complete sentences, and over it all, you get a sense of being caged.
Okay.
But there's no real thoughts going on. You have fragments of memories, jumbled words, all put together. But a sense of of being caged, but also a sense of peace.
Has she been in anyone's thoughts like this before?
I don't think so, no.
Hmm?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Mm.
Actually, I'd say yes. Someone who is asleep. If you've ever been in someone's thoughts while they were sleeping, you get similar thing.
Okay.
So it's almost like this woman is sleepwalking. But looks like she's wide awake.
So what Falcap will see is that her eyes is like really glowing as she uses the spell. And she will have touched her forehead, like the woman's, just to get into her mind. And as she removes her, like the fingers, he can see like a thread of green going from the finger to the mind and just then snatch.
Mhm.
Strange.
What did you say?
It's all like a dream for her. Like caged. Like sleepwalking. But nothing really made much sense.
Do you think we are able to help her?
Well, I never seen anything like this before. To be quite honest. Her mind isn't broken. That I know of. I mean, she still have thoughts in there. Though they're a little bit scrambled. But I mean, she's at least not a vegetable.
That is indeed something.
I mean, you can try and slap her. Maybe she'll wake up.
I could.
Or I can slap her.
My question is more of a should. My more of my concern is that whatever could have done this to her could still be down here. So
I mean, like last time, there were a lot of cultists. They seemed to be of the same sort that we encountered some years ago. Though none of them was like this.
something's different.
And attacking someone's mind is a dangerous place. I would know.
Indeed. Perhaps we should reconvene with the others. Maybe bring this one along and find her a safe place that we can then take her somewhere safer than this.
DM.
Yes.
The first time we played the first crypt we were in, first time,
Yes.
level 3. Noctera knew who Vecna was, right?
Yes.
Can't she sense that this has something to do with Vecna to, like, destroy someone's mind or make them blank?
Give me a religion or arcana check.
Religion or arcana? Like how this is like taking forever.
Yeah, it's being a little slow right now. Nice.
That's a dirty 20.
Hello, this is a casual plus 11 to that check.
Not my fault. I'm a freaking healer.
With a dirty 20, you do remember that it was a ritual happening the first time you crushed a cult of Vecna that would extract people's memories and destroy their minds in the process. But it wasn't working properly at the time. It seems that they got it working.
So as they're talking, you can see suddenly a click kind of like happening in Nocteria's head, and you can see her casual smile suddenly go all away. Bloody, they got it working.
They got what working?
And you can see a little smirk at the end of her mouth. They got... Do you remember last time we were here and they were doing that ritual? We kind of stopped.
Yes.
Bad news. They just sucked this one empty, meaning there's more, maybe more. Memory's gone. Mind's gone. Slaves, if you would prefer. Under Vecna.
Well, one more reason for us to deal with this sooner than later.
Oh, yes. I would hate to see slaves with minds or memories gone trying to fight me. You never know what they do.
Yeah.
Kind of hard reading people's mind when there's none.
Very true.
Oh, also, as they're starting, she's starting to walk back to the group. Really, Lord, Everember is fake.
I never fully trust him anyway.
Oh, me neither.
Doesn't surprise me. I'm gonna bring like the mindless person along just so that they're kind of A, out of the way, and B, kind of in a safer place so that they don't get in the way.
She will not fight you at all. She's just gonna walk along at her own pace. Well, at the pace you set, if you drag her along, but she's not fighting you. She's just like, oh, trundling along.
I think I've got quite a lot, like, long, like, leg span, so one step for me is like multiple for her, so...
Yeah. It's just
Just getting like... Basically me with tall people sprinting after them.
Yeah. Alright.
We have information.
No.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Both.
Which one do you want first?
News. I always feel like it's better to be disappointed.
I agree.
So I'll start with the good news, because I feel like that will make Draven less angry.
I'm not angry.
Not
Just
yet.
wait.
I'm merely bored.
So the good news... Lord Everember is not the Lord of Neverwinter.
Right.
Bad news, and she will point at the person that is mind dead.
Mm-hmm.
The ritual that me and Valcaf and the other ones, especially the creepy doll. And you can see her kind of squint her eyes a little bit.
Yeah, Falcapple can't just have like 1,000-yard stare with that creepy doll. Maybe, you know, she's just like, yes.
And you can see like Noctera shaking it off a little bit, like rolling her shoulder. Anyway. So you can see by Exhibit A, mindless, memoryless person. Meaning...
I may be able to do something about that.
Oh, be my guest. So the bad news, the ritual that they kind of used last time to do this is Vecna's fault.
Ah.
Meaning it works. Meaning bad. Meaning more of these people around.
Right.
That's sterling.
You see Draven pull out his hand crossbow, make sure it's loaded, and then start heading towards the door.
Draven, a moment, if you will.
Too late. You'll have to physically restrain him.
And Noctera will point at Draven, but look at the rest of the party. And this is why I said the bad news last. I have a feeling he will just walk off.
I think Draven, Falcath kind of like hold Draven there, be like, we need to think logically about this.
There is no such thing as logic when it comes to Vecna.
You know,
I
it's...
know.
Well, allow me to try and do something for this lady. Perhaps I can restore her, and we can get some information.
That will probably be good, because then if we find out what's lurking deeper in this crypt, we can then have a better idea of a plan of attack.
So I'm going to attempt to cast Greater Restoration on the lady.
Okay. Give me a
Do you
wisdom
need the...
check. No, I know what Greater Restoration does. Give me a wisdom check.
So I have a +4 to wisdom. I am going to use my heroic inspiration for that. That's a 19. That's better.
Alright. At first, you don't feel anything, Elliot. The spell happens. You do what you have to do to make it happen. At first there's nothing. And then you feel this sharp stinging across the back of your neck. And something connects with the woman in front of you. Life seems to return to her eyes. She looks up at you, and the peaceful expression that she had turns first into questioning, then to abject fear as she screams at the top of her lungs and just folds in on herself and almost falls to her knees as she braces against the bookshelf and clutching her hand to her head and moving in pain as if something is just tearing through her. And then she falls silent and looks up at you with her eyes clear. No longer that 1,000-yard stare. She's looking straight at you, Elliot. And that's where we're gonna end this session.
Ooh.